Thousands of runners took part in the annual Tony's Turkey Trot 5K in Atlantic Beach this morning. The goal was to raise $200,000 for UF Health's Trauma Center to help those with brain injuries. News4JAX reporter Aaron Farrar has the story about the man this race is named after.
What has now become a Thanksgiving tradition, a pre-feast workout, if you will, the annual Tony's Turkey Trot 5K. But who is Tony? This is Tony Midori, a retired police officer who moved down to Florida from New Jersey back in 2009 to enjoy retirement. But that was cut short just 2 years later. 2011, a drunk driver slammed into Tony's car while he was sitting at a red light, causing him to have a traumatic brain injury. That led to his daughter, Anne Marie Tucker, having to become his permanent caretaker as Tony needed that care 24/7.
And he was taken immediately, bay-flighted to the hospital in a coma for a month, and then needed constant rehab. And then after that, it was very difficult to find places to take him.
Tucker started this race as a way to honor her father and fight for others with brain injuries just like him to get the help they need. Tony died in 2018 at 70 years old. That's 7 years after his injury, but his name lives on.
Even though it's a loss, and it was so hard to deal with, the consequences of his disability, I've been able to reach so many people, and now people make this Thanksgiving their annual event, family event.
You see all of these orange shirts around me? This is pretty significant because this is the biggest turnout of this event in its history. More than 3,500 people participated in this 5K today. A firefighter running this 5K with 50 pounds of gear on. Some running this for the first time, like James Price. He understands doing this is for something bigger than himself.
With sports and just people in my life I know who have brain injuries, it's rough, man. It's tough, and you never know the timeline. You never know what's going on. You never know when you're going to get better. And so just to come out here and support them in terms of, hey, we don't have the answers, but we just want to come alongside you and just put our arms around you and say, hey, we're walking through this with you.
Running or walking for a good cause.
He gave so much of his life that it was so important to me to be able to give him something back.
So Tony's sacrifice would not be in vain. Reporting in Atlantic Beach, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.